E aí, meus pimpolhos, tudo bem? E hoje eu tô aqui com uma visita importante, ó, David. Yeah,
Hello.
David, say hello.
Hi everybody.
O David, pra quem não conhece, é australiano. Então hoje a gente vai saber aí, cara, a opinião de um australiano, né, ou de um gringo sobre o Brasil. Ele já visitou o Brasil algumas vezes. Então bora saber como é que é essa opinião aí. Bora de vinheta. E aí pessoal, beleza? Tranquilo? Bom, a gente tá fazendo a caminhada aqui, né? E hoje eu trouxe o David para caminhar comigo. Aí eu pensei, pô, cara, ele já visitou o Brasil algumas vezes, né? Aí eu achei bacana para ele falar para vocês, né? Uma visão dele, assim, o que ele pensa da nossa cultura brasileira, o que ele sente falta, né? Que ele já visitou algumas vezes, acho que... How many times you stayed in Brazil? 5 times.
Maybe 6.
Okay, David, can you introduce yourself in this video?
I can. My name is David. I'm from Brisbane, Australia.
Okay, and how many years you live in here?
I've lived in Australia my whole life. I'm not going to say how old I am, no. But yes, I lived here my whole life. I live in some other parts, Sydney a little bit, Townsville a little bit, and in the country, but mainly Brisbane.
Yeah, which city do you prefer more? For
like,
living or...
Yeah, I like Brisbane for living, but I like to visit Sydney and Melbourne. Sydney is very big and exciting, and Melbourne too. I like those cities a lot.
É, cara, ele tá falando aqui, ele se apresentou, né, falou que ele era australiano, que ele é australiano, tudo mais tal, e ele vive aqui na cidade de Brisbane, já viveu também em Sydney e tal, e tá falando um pouco da diferença das cidades aí, né. O David acabou de me dar uma sugestão, a gente tava gravando o vídeo, aí ele falou pra mim assim, cara, põe subtítulo, né, tipo, em legenda aí, quando eu estiver falando, põe em português pra quem não entender. Então acho que eu vou fazer isso, tá, gente? Eu vou ficar repetindo as respostas dele não, porque senão o vídeo pode ficar muito longo e bem chatinho pra vocês ficarem ouvindo, né, sendo que o objetivo é a gente focar nas respostas dele, né, saber o que ele pensa, o que ele acha do Brasil, quais foram as experiências dele aí. O tempo assim, tá bem feio, né, esses dias assim, né, tem ficado bastante nublado aqui, mas tá muito claro, né, então tipo, cara, às vezes dói ideia à vista e tal. Okay, David, come on, talk about Brazil now.
Yes.
Okay, when your last time will you be there?
I went last year in 2024. I spent 2 months there. I spent some time at Angelo's house, in Macaé, went to Rio, went to Búzios, went to Sao Paulo, went to the beautiful beach, Arraial do Cabo. Is that it?
Arraial do Cabo.
See.
Yeah. Do you like that?
I love this. Yeah, I love this place. We got on a beautiful boat. The water was very, very clear. There was a cave. We went into this beautiful cave. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. And what's your favorite food for there?
I like many foods, but I love pastel. It's a good snack. I like empanada when I'm on the beach. They sell empanada. I like feijoada. Angelo make great feijoada.
Yeah, I try it. Yeah, I try it.
Yeah.
It's great food. What do you think this different for if you compare Brazil and Australia about food, about gastronomy? What's your opinion about that?
Australia is very multicultural. So we probably have more food from other countries like Japan, China, Thailand, Vietnam, many Asian foods, but also Mexican food, American like burgers and ribs, Italian, French. We're very multicultural.
Yeah. What's your favorite food from here?
In Australia?
Yeah. Do you have some typical food here?
Australian food is, we eat a lot of seafood, meat pie.
Meat pie, seafood. Well, seafood having hold the world.
I know, but Queensland.
And a pie too.
Queensland has good seafood. Prawns.
You don't have like typical foods like we have in Brazil, feijoada and pastel or coxinha, for example. No. Oh my God, it's raining.
It's raining.
Fuck.
This happened yesterday too. Oh my God.
Maybe we need to run. No, I'm joking. I don't get. You have Vegemite, yeah?
Oh, Vegemite
Vegemite.
is very Australian. Yes, it is very salty. Many people don't like it, but I like it. It's good on toast with butter. Very nice.
Yeah, I will show you Vegemite one day. I will
Yes.
prepare some video about that. Ah, it's horrible flavor.
Angelo
I
don't
like it.
like Vegemite.
Okay, and what you miss the most in Brazil?
Many things, but I really miss going to the beach, spending a whole day on the beach with the umbrella and the chair, and people come and sell food and alcohol.
But in Australia, we don't have this.
Not the same. We don't have people selling food and alcohol, no. And usually you have to bring your own umbrella and your own chair. But in Brazil, there's lots happening, music.
Did you have some trouble in Brazil with dangerous or?
No, never. I've been to Brazil 5 or 6 times. I ride the subway in Rio. I get bus. I walk the streets at night. I never have any trouble, but I'm careful. You just have to be careful and not take any silly risks.
In Brazil, you can make this video like this in my hand when I'm walking here.
No, Angelo always says don't hold your phone because someone will steal it. But
He never have this problem. It's okay.
No, never, not a problem here.
In Rio de Janeiro, yeah.
Yes, but I don't have a problem. I take photos of everything. I take videos in Sao Paulo, at Carnival. I'm careful.
Okay.
But Angelo says, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Tô caminhando aqui, olha os passarinhos aqui, ó, porque a chuva tá chegando. Eles ficam todos aqui paradinhos, cara. Ai, ai. Cara, os pássaros aqui da Austrália são bem diferentes, né? São bonitos, cara. What's the name of this thing?
Seagulls.
Seagulls, but it's little ones, no?
They're called seagulls.
Okay.
Yeah, they're small. They're
He's a
usually
seagull, it's like this actor. What is his name him?
No, that's
It's Steven
Steven
Seagal.
Seagal.
Oh, sorry.
Steven Seagal.
Ok. Fora os passarinhos que a gente acha que eu confundi o nome deles aqui, cara, tá vendo aquele boat ali, ó? Se eu te contar, cara, que tem gente que vive, né, em barcos assim, em boats assim, né, não só em boats, né, cara, tem gente que vive em van, mas enfim, depois eu faço um vídeo pra falar a respeito disso. It's okay. What do you think about this culture in Australia? Is similar from Brazil? The people is happy here, the people drink a lot, dancing in the streets like Brazilians?
People drink a lot, but it's not the same. People like to sit. In Australia, we like to sit, relax, and drink. In Brazil, they like beer, like Australians do, but they dance.
Yeah, it's very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you miss this?
Yeah, I miss this. It's different in Brazil. Even karaoke. In karaoke in Brazil, everybody's singing, dancing. In Australia, everybody sit and watch.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fucking different.
Yeah.
Would you like living in Brazil in one day?
I would love to live there. It's cheaper. My money would buy me more things than
It's true.
Australia.
But in Australia, your money is good here too.
Yes.
We can buy many things with this money. Some things in Australia is very cheap if compared to Brazil.
True. But many things in Brazil, for Australian dollar, it's better because I think it's
Yeah.
3.7
Yeah.
reals
Yeah.
per dollar. It's good. It's very good value.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, and what do you think about the money here in Australia, like salary? What do you say? Is salary word,
Yeah,
right?
salary.
How much money do you have per week, per month, per hour when you work in some company? What you thinking about that? You can say something about this?
Yeah, it depends on the job, obviously. So I think most people would be $30 per hour minimum, maybe going up to $50 per hour for a good job and then higher. So yeah, it just depends on the type of work.
Cara, eu tive que parar aqui porque tava chovendo muito, velho. Eu parei aqui com o David. It's raining now, sorry, but
Rain.
yeah. Okay, we can continue. No
It's
problem.
okay.
It's okay. And what do you think about like kind jobs and different jobs in Australia, like cleaners or waiters or?
Yeah.
Do you think Australians have a little bit prejudice about this or?
No, not really. It doesn't matter what job is. I think people are prejudiced if you're not working. Some people are maybe not working and lazy, but if you're working, then people don't care really, whatever job you do. Some cleaners have their own company and they make good money. So it just depends how hard you work.
It's possible you'll be rich, or not rich, but with good life, with simple job like cleaners. It's possible to do this?
Yeah, it's basic. Depends if you work for someone or you own your own company. If you just work for someone, then it's not a lot of money, but it's enough to.
And do you think it's possible survive with like, I don't know, like 1,000 or 1,500 per month? Per month, no, sorry, per week.
Per week, yeah. I think 1,000, maybe 1,500 would be better. But yeah, I think most people, the average, I don't know exactly, but I think it's around that amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's good money? You can go to, with this money, you can go to supermarkets or, yeah.
The problem at the moment is housing. If you don't own a house, you're renting, or even if you want to buy a house, housing is very expensive at the moment. Rent is very expensive. So that is a problem at the moment for everyone. I think that's international.
Now I want to know what you think about it. Who you know is more friendly, Australians or Brazilians?
Good question. I think it's very similar. I think both cultures, they're very different in many ways, but many similarities, and I think they're very friendly. Australians are very friendly, relaxed people generally, and so are Brazilians. Very similar.
Okay, David, now tell me a little bit about this weather in Australia. Is it similar to Brazil? Which month do you visit there?
Brisbane is kind of hot. It's similar to Rio, similar hot temperature. Maybe Rio is hotter, but Brisbane at the moment is raining a lot, more rain than usual. But in the north of Australia it's hot, and the south gets very cold, like Melbourne, Canberra, very cold in winter.
Yeah, in Sydney. What about Sydney?
Sydney's colder than Brisbane, but yeah, it's got a good climate. Sydney's good, but I think Brisbane has the best climate because it's in a good position. It's not too hot, not too cold.
And what part of Australia have most Brazilians?
I think the Gold Coast. It's 1 hour south of Brisbane. There's a big Brazilian community there. It's near the beach. It's a similar lifestyle, beach culture as Rio and much of Brazil. But Brisbane has quite a large Brazilian population too. I hear Portuguese when I'm walking. I hear it quite a bit.
What do you think about the sports in Australia?
Australians love sport. We love swimming. We love rugby league, rugby union. There's Australian football, or AFL. It's very popular. Football, as you call it, we call soccer.
Soccer,
It's popular, but not as popular as the other footballs. Tennis. People like to go walking. We're walking now, but it's raining.
No, but the people still run.
People are walking. People go early.
People
wake up early. I don't, but other people wake up early, like 5:30, 6 a.m. and do their exercise. You see many people walking their dogs. It's very, very outdoor lifestyle.
Saindo aqui do parque, cara, tinha um carinha jogando bola ali e tem essas flores desenhadas aqui no chão, né? Maneirinho. Cara, tem muito verde aqui na Austrália, né? Uma coisa que eu também não esperava encontrar quando eu vim pra cá. And David, what do you think about animals? Because all Brazilians think about animals. Australia have the most dangerous animals in the world. What do you think about this?
Yes, we do have very dangerous snakes, but not in the city. But close to the city, there are some very dangerous snakes, dangerous spiders, but it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
In Brazil, what do you think about Brazil before? When you were the first time you be there, what do you think about this?
It was amazing. I just love, like, Rio was my first destination, and it's a beautiful city, the mountains, the beach.
Do you have some idea about that before that?
Yeah, I know about Christ the Redeemer, and I know about Sugarloaf, but I just know basic information. But it was amazing. It really, I fell in love with it.
What's a typical breakfast in Australia?
Many people will have toast with maybe avocado. It's very popular, but eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, poached eggs. Australians like to go out for breakfast on the weekend, not Monday to Friday.
Tea and milk, they like it too.
Tea and milk. Yes, I like tea and milk, but many people like coffee. Coffee in Australia is very good. People are obsessed with coffee. They love their coffee. And Australians make good coffee. But yeah, bacon and eggs is very popular. I love bacon. So does Angelo. Yeah, so many different things. Fruits, muesli, cereal. Yeah.
A gente parou aqui para poder comer uma... Oh my God, I forgot this name. Yeah, but it's in Portuguese.
Oh.
Ok, a gente parou aqui para comer a torta, né? Que a gente tá falando, olha só. This pie. Essa aqui é a torta que ele fala que tipo, é do país e tal, típica, comida típica daqui, né? Bem diferente, cara. E foi comer isso bem na caminhada, né? Enfim. This is your typical food from Australia?
Yes, this is a meat pie. Brazil does not have this. Nobody has pies like Australia.
Oh.
So New Zealand has good pies, New Zealand, but Australia has very good pies.
Ok, come on into that. Ketchup, olha só. Cara, olha só, o David falou que iria passar no mercado para comprar umas coisas dele aqui. Passou no mercado, comprou 2 sacolas, cara. Deu $61, coisa mais ou menos assim. Só que, cara, começou a chover forte. E essas sacolas aqui, elas são de papelão, né, cara? Pô,
Heavy.
it's heavy. E a gente não quer, tipo, que elas rompam e tal, rasguem, enfim, porque tá chovendo. Então a gente não vai caminhar, então a gente vai pegar o ônibus. Chegou aqui, ó, no ponto de ônibus. Ele é bem aqui, ó, e tem os sinais ali, tem os ônibus que passam. Deixa eu mostrar pra vocês. Aqui, ó, esse aqui é o ponto de ônibus, tá? E esse aqui são os ônibus, as linhas que passam aqui, tá? Eles deixam essas informações aqui. E os banquinhos pra gente sentar e bater um papo. Okay, David, now it's raining, but we need to continue for finish this video, okay?
Yes, we need to come on.
Yeah, your opinion about education. I want to know about education in Australia.
Yes, Australia has a very good education system. Children start about age 5. They go to prep. First year is called prep, and then year 1 to 12. So there's 13 years of school. There's a free state school system, or there's private schools. But yes, good education standards. But yeah, there's some problems in some areas. The literacy and numeracy is quite low in
So
some
many kids.
areas.
About disciplines, about subjects in school. The kids cooking there, they have food. Talk about the structure
There's
in the
many
schools.
options for kids these days. In high school, particularly when they're in grade 10, 11, 12, they can study many things. They can prepare for their career. It's called a pathway. So they might be doing electrician, cooking, construction, fitness.
In high school, everything
High
in
school,
high school.
many courses that they start while they're at school, and then they can get a traineeship and then a job when they leave school. So yeah, some kids go academic. Ooh. One man is angry, one very
Australians don't have patience
Australians
in
have no
traffic.
patience driving. And some kids are academic, obviously go to university to become whatever, lawyers, doctors, psychologists, engineers, etc. But then there's the other pathway through vocational education to become tradesmen, electricians, plumbers, etc.
And in your opinion, have a difference between private school and public school, or what are the difference between that?
There is differences, socio-economic differences. So there are definite differences.
But the education is the same. It's like discipline, the quality
The quality of the education is very good in state schools.
in the state schools.
But the socio-economic factors do influence children's outcomes. But the schools themselves, generally, very good.
It's the same. The kids learn is the same.
Well,
Discipline is the same things.
But private schools will have more facilities. They might have
More structure in the school.
they probably have better science laboratories, better sports facilities. So the private schools do have more. But if a child is smart and they study, they will do well in the state system as well.
Next question. I want to know about health in Australia. What's your think, in your opinion?
Well, Australia has universal health care, which means it's free. Majority of health services are free. If you have an accident, you go into hospital, you need surgery, or you have cancer, and that is all free through our public hospital system.
That was very good.
You might have to wait for some things. You might have to wait longer. Obviously, cancer you don't have to wait, but for other non-life-threatening conditions, you will wait longer in the public system. So many people have private health insurance as well.
But for me, it's different because I'm not citizen. I'm not Australian. The system is different for me because I'm immigrant. Yeah.
He's an international student, so he needs to pay the full fee, the full cost.
Cara, agora a gente chegou aqui no ônibus. Deixa eu mostrar pra vocês o ônibus aqui, como é que é. Okay, we're stopping here. It's near to your house, but the last question, David.
Last question.
Talk about the public transport in Australia.
Public transport is pretty good. It's cheap. In Brisbane, it's 50 cents per journey. It's very cheap. But in other places, it's not the same. It might be $3 or $4. But Brisbane's very cheap. Good buses, good trains. Yeah, it's a good system.
É isso aí, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Ele respondeu bastante pergunta que tinha, né? Levando as compras agora. Bom, e é isso. Se tiver alguma dúvida, alguma coisa, é só mandar, responde aí, cara. Segue nas redes sociais, tá? Curte, deixa um comentário, compartilha os vídeos aí. Valeu, galera. Tamo junto. Como eu digo pra todo mundo, é mapa na mão e Zé no pé. Repeat with me, David. Mapa na mão.
Mapa na
mão
e
e Zé no pé.
É Zé no pé.
Show, tamo junto. Valeu, galera.